So you're gonna want to go to like your admin panel and go to products.
Yeah, I think.
I can share my screen also. There we go. You want to click on products over here.
Products.
Click on your product.
Okay.
And then select your theme template at the bottom over here.
Hey, okay, yeah, that's a lot freaking easier. Yeah, and so, I've been using your Gamer Gloves reference for a while because it has a lot of good stuff that I like about it.
Mm-hmm.
So on the home page, I know when like it has your main product on it, and if you go over, like it says Gamer Gloves trademark, it goes. You can click on it, and it'll go back to the product page. How do you do that? How did you do that? Because on my home page, it doesn't give you the ability to click the name of the product to go to the product page. So yeah, if you click that, it
Right
goes.
here.
Yeah.
Um, that is a great question. I don't know how I did that. That might be, I assume that's because I'm using a beautify as the theme, and I'm assuming that's something they do in Debutify.
Okay, sweet. For sure.
I don't think that's like the biggest deal. Wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah. And so on my like on the menu it says like home, catalog, and contact for like the default. I know I want to keep home for sure, but how do I change like the catalog to like shop products and like the about us page?
Yeah, that's a good question. So you're gonna want to go to settings, I think. Find it. Not settings. You're gonna want to click on online store. That's what it is. And then click on navigation. And then you have this main menu and this footer menu, and that's gonna be your main menu is gonna be these things at the top here. So you're gonna want to edit this and make instead of catalog, you're gonna want to edit it to shop now, and you're gonna want to make the link directly to your product, not to like all products or to a catalog. You're gonna want to click products and then click on your product.
Okay. I was about to say because I have my main product and then I have some stuff I'm gonna try to upset.
Okay, so in that case, you could link to a catalog or you could link to all products, but if or you could just link to your main product. It's up to you.
Okay, that sounds good.
And for my three things, I usually just do home, shop now, and contact, and maybe an about us, like I have on here.
So home, shop now, and contact us. Awesome.
For the contact, you just want to, they should have a built in contact page already that you can use.
Yeah, I think it comes with like the email, name,
Yeah, this thing.
all the yeah, the basic kind of stuff.
And then for your footer menu, you just want to do contact us, shipping policy, privacy policy, and terms of service, and I can show you how to fill those in.
Yeah, I was about to say if you have a template for that, that
Yeah, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to right click on settings at the bottom and open it in a new tab,
open tab. Okay.
and then go down to policies at the bottom,
Yes.
and then you can, for privacy policy and terms of service, you can click this create from template button, and it'll give you a whole thing. And you basically just need to go through and like delete this stuff, or like it doesn't matter too much. But like there's some things that you can like fill in yourself if you want to.
Yeah,
Most of the stuff you can just remove though, because you're not going to be doing much beyond like the base. Like you're not going to be using any advertising services beyond like the ones that they mentioned here. Or you can like you just need the Facebook and Google opt-outs here, but
Okay. So the privacy policy, that's an important one. Is a refund policy very custom, or is that just another create template?
so privacy policy in terms of service, I always copy, and then I can show you what I do for shipping and returns. Shipping and returns. You can go on theproductivityclock.com and you can copy mine, but I just do this.
Okay, for sure.
I do this on every store pretty much.
Say.
Yo, Eric,
Yo.
for next talk space, whenever you do one, I think next one I'm just gonna make an announcement and whatnot, because I feel like people aren't really seeing, like when the talk spaces are happening. So I'll just make like a main announcement,
Okay.
so board members can see it. And what I usually do is basically give them options to vote what time. So we can do like whatever times works for you. Like usually it's 9, 10, or like 10:30 p.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good for people, and then they can like choose and whatnot. So next week, whenever you plan on the next talk space, let me know like what times are good and whatnot, and then I'll just make a post and then like the main announcements. So this gets so people actually see it and everything.
Alright, yeah, that sounds good to me.
Alright, cool. How you been? Me good?
Good. How about you?
Pretty good, bro. Grinding. Fucking about to launch our fucking marketing shit. So to bring more members in and everything. So it's been so slow and all that. But it'll definitely be picking up shortly. It's just a matter of time. We just wanted to get everything in play first before, spend a bunch of money on marketing and whatnot. So
Yeah, for sure.
but yeah. So yeah, next week, just let me know, and I'll make an announcement and everything.
Yeah, I got you. We can talk.
Cool. Alright.
See you, Presto.
See you guys.
Later. Yeah, you can copy this and then you just go to pages and just add a page, name it shipping and returns, and then I put my shipping as like heading 1 size, and then this is just paragraph, and same with returns. That's it.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Footer. Oh yeah, and then one other thing that I was wondering about. So my emojis for like the homepage for like the shipping, all that stuff, like the 30-day money back guarantee, like the emojis are kind of like they're off compared to some of the others. How do I fix the size?
Like up here, you mean?
On the homepage, like the little emoticons. That's I'm streaming right now. It's like the free shipping on orders 30 plus, and it has the little shipping, like the little like truck, and then it has the 24/7 customer support. Then the little person talking. Say how do I change the size?
What do you want to be smaller or?
I just feel like this one looks like kind of lopsided compared to those. Or does it look fine?
I think it looks all right. If you want to adjust that, the only way I know would be one, make sure that they're all consistent dimensions in like whatever you're using to do it, like Photoshop or whatever, like make sure you make them all like 250 by 250 pixels or something, and then like fit them so that they take up like that entire box for the most part, because what I'm assuming is happening is that those are both like 500 by 500 or whatever it may be, but like one of them is zoomed in all the way and the other one might not be zoomed in all the way, or like might have gotten cropped a little weird.
Okay.
So make sure you make consistent dimensions and expand the picture so that it fills up the entire dimension block, so that it's all consistent. And then from here, I think I showed this last time, but you just image width, you want to make sure is 1/3. Image ratio, I have adapt to image. Maybe you could play around with this and see if that helps you. I'm not sure if it will. It might just make it look weird.
So image with 1/3. Okay, yeah, I got that. Center. Okay. Facts. So 250 by 2. Okay, yeah, I think that looks a little better now.
But
So yeah, I'm just maxing out the full picture on.
yeah, so you want to like make sure those boundaries are like right up to the edges of the picture. You can leave like a little bit of space.
Let's say, I think that's the best we. I was about to say, so your first couple sites were they a little choppy?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Okay.
There's always something that you like. One other thing I forgot to show in the video that I should show you. See. So here you can just write like home and then your store name.
What am I missing?
Yo, yo, yo. And then in the description, this is like what's gonna show up if somebody Googles your store. You can just write like whatever, quick sentence.
Oh, okay, so if somebody Googles your stuff, that's gonna pop up.
Yeah, you know, like it'll say like the page and then like
Oh, I get you.
like, I wonder if my store is still ranked on Google. Let's see. Like this is what'll show up.
Oh, Oh,
and
for
then you just
sure.
wanna write like a quick sentence.
That real quick.
Mere productivity hack.
This is
Save that, and then one other thing, you're gonna want to go to leaked my address. Gonna have to edit that out. Just leaked it again. Gonna check out right here, and don't use accounts. You don't want people to have to waste time making an account. You want to make sure you select email here, because you want to be collecting as many emails as possible. You don't want people to check out with phone numbers. That'll make things way too complicated for like contacting them and stuff. You need to, if they like mess up their shipping information or something, make sure you just select email here. This doesn't really matter. You can let them download the shop app if they want to. That's after checkout, so it doesn't matter. You want to require first and last name. Don't include a company. Optional address line 2. Require the phone number. I do this because if you're gonna down the road do SMS marketing, you want to have as many phone numbers as possible. You could do optional, I guess, if you don't really care, but I think most people have no problem filling out a phone number for an order. I do it every time. I've never thought twice about it, so I just require it.
okay. Wait, how do you get to settings, by the way? So you're on Shopify,
At the bottom left.
bottom left. Okay. Yep, you made that sound way easier than.
And then checkout. And then you can check both of these. This will just make it faster for them to check out. The less they have to type in, the better. This does, I would do don't fulfill automatically. Just wait for my supplier to fulfill everything. Automatically archive. Email marketing, I used to pre-select this. You can if you want to. This just makes it the most, like, it gives you the most conversions for email, but I feel like people kind of get sketched out a little bit if that stuff's pre-selected. It's kind of like OD. So I would just not pre-select it. Just give them the option to opt in. And then you can send a ban and check out emails automatically. I do these through Klaviyo, through the app, but when you're not operating at scale, I don't think Klaviyo is necessary really at that point, but you can set it up if you want to. I can make a video about Klaviyo because that's a little bit more complicated. But the Shopify ones at least do something. So send those automatically. Anybody who abandons their checkout, 10 hours is fine. And then I can't remember if I put this in the video, but you're going to want to customize your checkout and make sure you add your logo here and customize the colors as well. And you do that by clicking your theme settings and going to checkout. And you want to do it under logo, not under banner. You want to go under logo, upload your logo, and then change the colors down here. And you can change your you can change the fonts as well. They have way less fonts here than they do for regular, but if one of these is your font you're using for your store, you should select it. Or you can just pick a different one.
Okay, and that's under checkout, correct?
Yeah, theme settings, like where all the colors are and stuff, and then checkout.
Okay, yeah, I think. Okay, because you have just PayPal in your Express checkout. Mine has like PayPal, GPay, and MetaPay. So I think.
Yeah, I think that might be because I didn't set them up or because I disabled them. Because what I do is, this is what I was telling you before, over here, I usually disable dynamic checkout buttons. So you just uncheck this.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that.
Is there anything else I forgot to mention in that video? I think that's like mostly everything. You can upload your logo here if you go to settings and then brand, and this will make sure that it shows up in your abandoned cart emails at the top.
Okay. So setting brand.
Did we go over shipping and delivery in that video? I don't think I did. This is actually wrong, so I can show you how to set it up right now. You're gonna want to delete all these. I definitely didn't do it in the video. Go to shipping and delivery here. There, my address is showing. Fix it later. You're gonna want to click add rate for domestic, and you're gonna do the same thing for rest of the world. You're gonna want to add rate, custom flat rate, and you're gonna want to name. You can name it whatever you want, but I'm gonna name it, since I'm doing free shipping, I'm gonna name it free express shipping. And if you're not doing free shipping, you can name it like insured express shipping or something like that. You can be You can be clever with it if you like. These aren't like mandatory, but don't just name it like shipping or like even just free shipping. That's boring. Do something, add some words to it to make people feel confident about it or feel better about it, whatever it may be. And then price, here's what you do, whatever you want. If you have something where it's like free shipping over $30 or something, you click add condition based on order price. And then you do like $50 if it's like free shipping over 50 or whatever it is. That's how you would do that. And you click done, and then for rest of the world, custom again, free express shipping, $0, and that's it. If
so for the transit time you did, which time did you do again?
You do custom flat rate. And if for whatever reason you have different shipping options for different products, you can do it up here, and you can make different shipping profiles.
Okay.
But I doubt you're gonna have that. What else is there? That's something else. So.
So we had free express shipping, and then you had what was the other name you put?
Like insured express shipping, if you're gonna charge for it. So one last thing is, I think for this store I said, yeah, buy one get one 20% off. So if you have some sort of deal like that, here's how you do it. Let's see, this should work. I've never seen it. This must be new. I've never done it like this. Discount code. We want to make it. Oh, that's why. I want to make an automatic discount. Oh, here we go. Automatic discount. Okay. Quantity. 1. This product. Customer gets 1 of the same product at 20% off. Bang. Buy one, get one, 20 off. So now if we go to the website, hopefully if we add another one, yeah, it should be 20% off. There we go. I actually want to get rid of this featured collection there. That's silly. I started posting TikToks for this product today, so we'll see how those go. If one goes viral, I'll send them to you guys, so that everyone can see what I did. I'll send you the TikTok page anyway if you just want to follow along, I guess.
Yeah, man, I'll boost your.
Appreciate that. So yeah, this is pretty silly for me because I only have one product. If you have multiple products, you can leave this and make sure you have it shows like your upsell products here. But I obviously don't have any other products, so I'm just gonna get rid of that.
And are you drop shipping these products, or where are you sourcing them from?
Yeah, this is all drop shipping. So I have a private supplier in China that I set the group up with. So once you find a product you want to sell, I'll put you in contact with him, and he can ship. You'll install an app on your back end so that he can see all your orders, and then he'll fulfill all of them for you every night. And you just pay him via credit card, via Alibaba, and he's got like 5 to 12 day shipping via Unexpress to anywhere in the world, really, but United States, 5 to 12 days.
Okay, cool. And how much like starting capital do you like possibly need to start up in Shopify store and like just get your business going?
So that depends. I've talked about that a little bit or probably more in depth in previous classes. I have those recordings in class schedule if you want to go watch one of those. And I also think I've talked about it a little bit in ecom questions if you scroll up there. But quickly, there are multiple ways you can go about dropshipping. The cheapest way would be through organic TikTok. What I mean by that is posting like normal TikToks to people's feeds and just trying to go viral, and then doing like link in bio. So that obviously costs no money to do as far as like putting the TikToks out. The only cost you would need there would be to actually purchase your product, so that you can make the TikToks. You could try just ripping content from other TikToks of your product, like that other people have posted, and just like mixing and matching, combining other people's content. Then you wouldn't have to purchase the product at all. But if you want to make the content yourself, you're gonna have to purchase the product. You're gonna need to pay $12 to $15 for your domain, for your website. And then Shopify, I think their current offer right now might be $1 a month for 3 months. Let's see.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah, right up here, you can use this offer. So you only need to pay $1 for Shopify for the first 3 months, which is actually really good. Normally it's free for 14 days. This one says free for 7 days, so make sure you click the banner. So that'll be $1 for Shopify. Are there any costs I'm forgetting?
Apps maybe.
Yeah, if you want to put apps on your store, they'll probably have like a 7-day free trial, but after that, you're probably gonna have to pay.
What do apps do?
So apps will be things like, for example, on this store, I might have deleted them all. Like a reviews app, you'll have to pay for. They're usually free versions, but if you want one with like photo reviews, it might be like anywhere from $5 to $20 a month, depending on the reviews app that you use. I think this one that I'm using here might be free. I recommend using a sticky add to cart bar. That's free for 7 days, and then after that, I think it's like $7 or something. Those are all like unnecessary, though. They'll help you, but they're not mandatory. So it all depends on you. I listed the apps I recommend in the store setup channel. Reviews app, sticky add to cart bar, email app is free, and then I use Candy Rack for upsells. So if you're gonna have like related products that you're gonna upsell, you're gonna want to use Candy Rack, and I think that's like $50 a month, or no, it's $50 one-time fee. I forget, but again, you don't need to do that. So cheapest way possible would be TikTok organic. All you need to do is purchase your product, your domain. That's pretty much it. If you wanted to do paid ads, it would be like, I recommend minimum $50 a day on paid. In an ideal world, you're making that back and more. You're going to be profitable when you're doing that. But if you're not, you might end up spending $50 and making none in a day. So that's the benefit there is that you don't need to rely on the algorithm and a little bit of luck to go viral. You can just make something and instantly push it in front of people, and hopefully it does well. The downside there is that obviously you're paying without being sure of what the results are going to be.
Yeah. Okay. Do you do Amazon FBA as well, or just Shopify?
I don't. I'm just Shopify. There are some other fellows that do Amazon FBA in here, but I'm not very knowledgeable about it.
But they're both like kind of the same concept. You have your own little store and dropship products.
Right. So as far as I know, the main difference between Shopify and Amazon FBA is basically that in Amazon FBA, you're relying on Amazon to bring the traffic to you because everybody's already going to Amazon.com and looking for things, and your goal is to make a product listing that ranks highly on Amazon, whereas here we have our own store that doesn't get any traffic to it, so our whole thing is trying to get traffic to our website via marketing. Right.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes it more of a challenge. That makes it more fun,
Yeah, I guess it's a different challenge. I don't know if one's easier than the other, but they're definitely different skill sets somewhat.
I used to do drop shipping on eBay and then drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace. But then like that was before I was 18. And so like when it came to like payouts and stuff like that, it was like I hit some kind of like limits or something, and like I don't know, it got really complicated.
Mm-hmm.
And so I stopped doing that. But now that I'm 18, I was like, oh, because I'm kind of like kind of broke right now. Like I have a job, but that job's gonna be all pay off my debt to my mom. So like I'm
Okay.
still not gonna be making any money for myself. So I need another source of income on top of my job. So I was like, oh, and then I'm just trying to figure out what to do.
Well, yeah, drop shipping definitely can make you a shitload of money. I will say, like you definitely can ball on a budget with this. Like just buy the product and make a ton of TikToks and keep trying to go viral. It's really not impossible. I would say if you post 20 TikToks, chances are you're gonna strike gold eventually if you have a good product and whatever. But
and you guys source products for us to list too, right?
like come up with product ideas for you.
Yeah.
So I posted a few today in product review, and I'm gonna keep doing that. I also in ecom guides. The first thing I posted is a product research masterclass. It goes through all the different methods I use to find my own products. I find that finding your own product sometimes can be better because it helps you find something that like you're interested in or catches your eye or something that you're passionate about that maybe I think that in my experience when somebody just gives me a product to sell, I've always done terribly with it, whereas when it's something like I found in a niche that I know about or knowledgeable about, it can go a lot better. But yeah, I'll be listing products, and I also have that guide to show you how to find products for yourself.
Okay. And do you like also go into like the taxes and like everything like at the end of the year of your business? Like what would this be considered as? Like it would be a business, right? So everything would be business expenses?
Yes. I mean, I'm not an accountant, but yeah, it's just another business.
Okay. Well, eventually, hopefully within the next few days, because I just joined today, so hopefully within the next few days, I can put up my Shopify store and start listing things.
Yeah, let me know if you need any help. I posted, if you go through the guides, I posted the product research masterclass to find a product. There also are products listed in product review. In store setup, I posted a video for how to build your first Shopify store. It's the first post in there. I posted in ecom guides, I posted how to make a good organic TikTok creative, and so that should be all the things you need to get started. But just if you need anything, you can go to ecom 1v1 support, start a ticket with me, and I'll help you out with whatever.
Okay, cool. Um, that's basically it, right? As far as setting up and like the process of, getting things through. So once the order goes through and your plug in China or whatever gets it, he will fulfill the order, ship it out the next day, and then we just keep the profits. And then we have to. How often do we have to pay him?
Yeah, so you pick your product, make your Shopify store, post TikToks, hopefully get orders. Once you get the orders, he will go into your store and see, okay, Sally ordered it to Minnesota, Joey ordered it to Florida, whatever. He'll he'll fulfill the orders and ship it out to them, and then he will upload tracking numbers to Shopify that automatically an email automatically gets sent to those customers with the tracking number so that they can track their order. And then he will send you a invoice on Alibaba that you just go and pay via credit card. And it's like and you do that, he needs payment before he'll ship them out. So like at like midnight each night usually is what I do. You can do it earlier if you want to, but then if you get an order like at like 11 p.m. If you do it at like 10, you get an order at 11, that order will then not get sent out for like 2 days.
Yeah.
So I usually wait until midnight, and then I have him fulfill everything and send me the invoice, and then I just pay it that night, and then he'll ship them out right then and there.
Okay. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you say it's easy, but man,
Yeah, we're probably gonna struggle, me and him.
No, I meant like fulfilling the orders is easy. Like he takes
okay, I was
care of
gonna say.
everything. The rest is not
say.
easy. No.
I've been struggling the last few days with this website, but we get in there. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, for sure. No, definitely not easy, especially not your first time. It's you learn something like every time you try it. I still learn things when I'm setting up a new store.
How many stores do you have?
Right now, I'm only running one.
And what happens if you run into like customer problems who like they just like they try to do chargebacks or return the products or make complaints, stuff like that.
Yeah, that obviously happens. It's just something you have to deal with. People charge back. Usually you're gonna lose. But it's just part of the process, Like if you're gonna sell 100 units, you probably profited a couple thousand, and maybe one person, two people are gonna charge back, and you're gonna lose $100 of that. But it is what it is. That's the price you pay to profit. For the most part, Shopify does a good job of flagging potentially fraudulent orders. So people that will like steal someone's credit card and place an order or something like that, they do a pretty good job of identifying those orders so that you don't fulfill them. Or you can roll the dice and do it. I usually don't if it's a high risk or a medium risk. If you're targeting US only, at least with paid advertising, usually you'll be pretty safe. Like I haven't had like a super fraudulent chargeback in a while. I've had people charge back for like stupid reasons, like like a couple of my products showed up broken, and I've offered to send them free new ones, but they'll just charge back instead, like just stupid stuff like that. It just is what it is. You'll have a support email, you'll have a contact us page that people can contact you through, and you need to do your best to stay on top of that, like answer emails every day. Like you shouldn't leave somebody's question sitting for more than a day. And for the most part, if you communicate with your customers, they'll usually be pretty understanding. They might be disappointed sometimes, like if something doesn't show up or shows up later than it was supposed to or something. Like they'll be disappointed, but for the most part, it'll be all right.
Okay.
Let's say I forgot to ask, what kind of profit margins do you try to work? Let's say right now I have a product that I'm sourcing for some $7.70, like shipped everything, and then I'm trying to sell it for $18.99 with a $4.99 shipping for just one, but then free shipping too. Is that good operation cost right there, or should I modify price?
That should be fine. And if you're doing TikTok organically, you can get away with even smaller margins because you're not paying any customer acquisition costs. If that, I mean, it's hard to say for sure. Like, truthfully, the only way you can know is to like run it and see if you're getting sales, but you're just not profiting enough or something like that. That's like that would be a pretty good scenario to have. Like you're running your store, people are buying, but like you're just not making enough. Like then you can tweak the pricing and whatever it may be, come up with upsells, figure out if people will pay more for your product. But I wouldn't worry too much about that right now, especially if you're not doing paid advertising. Just try to get sales to start.
Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna try to TikTok organic, find the good ads, and then try to push out paid.
Yeah, so for now, try to make a good creative, try to get some sales, whatever it may be. Worry about that later, but that's not bad.
Okay, for sure, yeah, because it's a $11 like profit before shipping for the first, and then like for two, it's around I think like $20 profit because the first shipping. And then I think the private supplier said if I start getting orders of like 2 and 3 like bulk, he'll reduce like the price down a little bit because it's in the same shipping.
Yeah, if it's in the same package, he should be able to give you a little bit better of a deal. And your product definitely lends itself to buying multiple, which is a good sign.
Yeah, for sure. So with that, I'll pull up my store real quick and show you. Should I do the quantity selector or should I like do some other like variant?
I would probably, if I were you, I would probably create bundles of 2, 3, 4, and 5, and make them cheaper and cheaper and cheaper as you go, and model it like my gamer glove store maybe, um, where you do a quantity variant and say like buy 2 70% off, buy 3 75% off, buy 4 80% off, buy 5 like just $10 each or whatever it is.
Okay. And then would there be any way to add like a color variant in there? Like, oh, I want to get the 3-pack, but I want to get 2 black and 1 white, or I just want to get 3 white.
Yeah, so that would be a little tougher with that method. You would have to buy every single one the same color if you were going to do it that way. Alternatively, you could download an app like Quantity Breaks, or just do it yourself. Just like in the discounts like I showed before, just say like if your order's over like X amount, it'll be 20% off. If it's over Y amount, it'll be 30% off. If it's over Z amount, it'll be 40, whatever it is. And then people can just add them one by one. So they can add like one of these, one of those. The downside to that is that that's a lot more clicking for them, and that gives them a lot more time to like think twice about it. It's a lot easier when people can just be like, add bundle to cart, like just one button. I just added 5 to cart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, because I added pink and blue to here, even though I'm not like I don't have them like to ship out.
Mm-hmm.
I put pink and blue to maybe like slash it out and say like sold out, so people are like, oh, these are actually kind of selling, so they go to black and white and are like, okay, I should actually buy this because pink and blue are already sold out.
Yeah, that's a clever method. That's not bad.
Yeah, because like my original like the supplier, you can only get black and white right now, but I'm like, if they
Right.
start selling like hotcakes, then he said he'll put pink and blue in there for me. I'm like, you know what, sounds good to me.
Yeah. What I would say is that chances are good people are gonna want them all to be the same color. Like, I don't see why somebody would want like some of each. Like maybe somebody does, but I would say it's pretty safe to just do the bundles, the variant bundles, and just assume that people are gonna want just 5 black ones or 5 white ones.
Okay, for sure. For sure. So should I just straight up say you can buy 2, 3, or 4, or should I give them the option that they can only buy one still?
I would make very clear bundles for 2, 3, 4, and maybe even 5.
Yeah, and then by then I can probably push out just free shipping overall because I'm not like trying to advertise only one, which I would charge shipping for.
I mean, you can still leave it on free shipping 30 plus. That just encourages people to at least get 2.
Yeah, but if I only have a bundle with 2, 3s, and 4s, it'd already right.
Oh, but you can, well, so on my store, like you can do a quantity of 1 pair as well. Like that can be the first option. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, okay, for sure. And if they want, so like if they want like 6, they would add 2, 3s to the cart.
Or 5 and 1, whichever is cheaper based on your pricing discounts.
Yeah, okay. So there's multiple ways if like you only have 1, 2, and 3, and they want like 6 of them, they could just add 2, 3 pairs to the cart and then go check it.
Right, you're basically just saying over 5, we're not gonna get any cheaper. Like 5 is it? Like a bundle of 5 is as cheap as we're gonna get.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, I'll have to work.
I would say bundles are gonna be your biggest money maker. I think that's where this product is gonna. I think that's why this product is valuable, is because nobody needs just one, you know?
Yeah, I understand that. So, okay. And then with on this, every time that I go to the to the page, when I go to the product page, so you go to the product page. So like this is the default like first picture. Like I really don't want it to be the first picture,
Mm-hmm.
but it like I've even selected for this to be the first picture on like pictures and everything, but it always pops up as like the color varies.
Yeah, so what you're gonna want to do is go back to your admin,
Okay.
go to products, click on the product, and then you should be able to drag the media around so that the first one is first. But so what I think might be happening is if you go down to the colors, so that's where you select each. You have them linked up, but the white one is the first variant. So when that first variant is selected, that's what's gonna show up. You know what I mean? Because white's the first variant, and that's the picture you have linked to the white variant. So that's default going to be selected.
Okay. Is there any way for it to not automatically be defaulted to a color when you get on there? Yeah, because I'm okay with it when they select a color, then it goes there. But it's like immediately when you get on the product page, it's like, hey, here's the white one. Like,
you want it to be what, that other picture?
yeah, I want it to be like what the product is,
See
and so
that
they
one?
want to start clicking around. They're like, oh, okay.
Right. I'll have to look into that and get back to you.
Okay.
I don't have a good product to test that with right now.
Yeah. So, and then with like the quantity and everything, how do I should I put a quantity on there for this?
I usually don't. I usually put it to like 1,000 or something, or don't track it at all.
Yeah.
That's for like that's for like internal stuff if you were like purchasing inventory, so you know that like you're running low or whatever.
Oh, okay. And then I was trying to I was trying to say these were sold out, so I just go to variants, continue selling when out of stock.
No, because that will allow people to still purchase them. You're gonna want to put the quantity to 0 on those, and click stop selling when out of stock.
Edit.
So you want to check track quantity right there, right on inventory.
Inventory,
Track quantity, and then yeah, you want it to be 0.
0. Okay. So then I go to pink. So pink track quantity 0. Okay.
And then make sure it stops selling when it's out of stock, and this should be grayed out if you go to your product.
Sweet. Go back here. 0. More actions. Stop selling when out of stock. Variant has been updated. Let's go check. Go shop now. Boom. There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, one thing that like I find funny is when you click on like the photo, it just does that.
Yeah, it's a shitty zoom.
Like I've even been to other like shops, and every time you click on it, it just goes like that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I think you can turn that off because the zoom is useless.
Yeah, I just I'm about to say yeah, that car company that you linked, like they don't have a zoom, and I'm like, I need.
Yeah. I think that first video is what you looking for.
Let's watch a video. Wait, are we using Dawn, right? Is this Dawn?
Yeah.
Oh crap, I gotta go do code.
Probably not worth it, but you can if you want to.
No, fuck me.